Today, I'm going to talk about a couple where the wife, in her childhood, she had been raised in a very strict environment. The wife, when she was a young girl until the time she got married, she was always disciplined very frequently, and because of her nature and certain of her limitations were always hammered upon, and she had been traumatized to a degree, and she had always faced a lot of attempts for her to mend her ways and to improve her so-called and to change her, but by nature there were certain things in her which could not be changed, coupled with her medical problems which she had since her childhood. It was not easy for her to just switch off and become like a normal woman, because there were some special considerations in her because of her illness. So now, because of this trauma, where again and again she was hammered upon, you change, you change, you change, this is not proper, this is not proper, you change. Now, with this traumatized condition, or with a lot of childhood trauma, she comes into a relationship and gets married to the husband. Whenever a partner, wife or husband, brings along with them their childhood traumas, it becomes a special variety of problems to deal with. Because these are not just the problems of a partner, wife or husband, as the case may be. This is becoming from the childhood impressions and traumas. So trauma resolution is one very important aspect. Otherwise, the relationship struggles. Because here, the husband is not just married to the wife, he is married to the wife's childhood traumas also. And he has to face them and the repercussions because of those traumas. So now in this condition, now the wife is married to a husband who also by nature is an angry man, who becomes angry very easily and responds back quite strongly or harshly in an instant. So now the wife, again, because it is always known that traumas tend to repeat themselves. If traumas are not realized, they tend to repeat themselves. So now the same case here, the wife's childhood trauma of dealing with her elders, the traumatic way that she has been dealt with as a child, again carry on and repeat in this line, and she gets married to a husband who's already a very angry or a harsh or a reactive person, I would say. So now what to do? The husband also now sees certain aspects or limitations or weaknesses in his wife's behavior or nature, and because of her medical condition, and he also starts on the same spree of trying to change her, and the trauma repeats severely for the wife. What is to be done? For trauma resolution, we need help. So first we need to take a pause. The husband needs to take a pause and realize, again, see, we come back to our original magic tagline, a heart-to-heart connection. If there is a heart-to-heart connection, then there can be an emotional connect which will cause the husband and wife to have a dialogue. The wife perceives the limited anger or harshness as a severe one. Her perception, this is because the trauma, childhood trauma, acts as a catalyst and increases the intensity of the anger which is perceived or received by the wife. The intensity of the anger released by the husband is far less than the intensity of the anger received by the wife because of the catalyst of the childhood trauma. So first of all, the existence of a childhood trauma has to be acknowledged. That yes, there is a childhood trauma, and yes, I need to resolve the childhood trauma. Otherwise, such type of disproportionate reactions of the wife are very common. The wife, in this case, used to react in a very disproportionate manner. And the husband was having no clue, why is this happening? I am saying a degree to the 10 and she is responding a degree to the 100. Because of the catalyst of, so this is a direct indication when such things happen, when there are disproportionate reactions, that there could be a trauma resolution requirement. To know more on these topics, please join my WhatsApp community, Couples Fight Clean community. Thanks.